Professor Thorvaldsson is my colleague at the Iceland University, and he has mentioned about the recent events that we have to prepare our plans for the Reykjavik. The recent earthquake is not an imminent eruption risk in the near future for capital of Iceland, but we have to have our plans ready for the imminent eruption. There is a reason for that. Where the lava has been before, it can come again. We live on a mid-Atlantic ridge, the oceanic is spreading ridge, and when it spreads and the thinning of the crust happens, different systems of volcanism develop as an echelon, one after another volcanic system transfers the movement from one system, for example, from the Fagradalsfjall and the Grindavik, Svartsengi, Hagafell, toward the other ones, and that's the way these different systems of volcanism are created. Brennstein fuel is the one that may actually, and Kristofik, may actually pose risk to the Reykjavik in the future. I believe in the next 10 years, that is that amount. We have a natural risk assessment for Iceland where we have shown the hazards and the likelihood of that hazard happening. That means the risk. And these are available in a very coarse way for all of the Iceland, for example, for flooding due to the glaciers melting, for earthquake, and for landslide, subsidence, and such things. We don't have it specifically for the capital. We have to prepare that. Lava has been there in the past, and people have built their homes. Developers, those big companies who build houses, they have built some around that. Unfortunately, this example in the Grindavik shows that this is not something imaginary in the future. This can happen. We have to have our plans ready for this. And when you have your plans ready, that means you can approach insurers to insure you according to the risk. Based on that, you can actually get compensation. If you don't have done that properly, you will enter a pit hole of all the troubles, like what we may have in the Grindavik. Get a survey. This is a risk assessment, preventive measures. You have to be ready what to do with the people, how to evacuate the people, which areas are in more danger, what can be done to prevent it. Do we need any barrier around the town? Where it actually may touch the town? Why wait and do something like what safety map that we have done for Grindavik and do it after it happens for Reykjavik? This is the capital of the country. And the earthquake in the area near the Reykjavik shows to us that this system is active, is there, and it may happen. 1 year ago, I made a video about if Fagradalsfjall system reaches Reykjavik in 10 years' time. And that is valid to me with different systems, you may say. I added here so you can see that why I felt like that. When the mid-Atlantic ridge reaches Iceland, it has created several peninsulas. One of them is the Reykjanes Peninsula, created by the volcanic system that you see the names of them here. They are tectonically similar to the bottom edge structure, shear structures that we see in the rocks. Is extension creating fault lines, and the fault lines, through them the lava may erupt. We see them in micro scale in the rocks. You can make it with a plasticine if you have the time, a model of that. And the extension can create fault lines that the lava can rise through them. In the case of the systems, these systems are directly connected to the mantle. Fagradalsfjall volcano was such a volcanic system. We found that with this discovery that this Fagradalsfjall was connected actually to the earth mantle through a dike. The dike is fed by the mantle. And as the eruption happens in this area in 2021 in Fagradalsfjall, 22 in the Meridil, and Litlahorto in the 2023, it may happen and extend to the years beyond. From 2025, will be a slight angle toward the east, as you see in the other systems parallel to it toward the east. And by 2030, it's quite possible that this system may reach the Reykjanes or the suburbs of it. This is the day that you will see the volcanoes actually erupting inside the town or near the outskirts of the town. This is a scary scenario. And this is one of the several scenarios that may happen. This volcanic system may not reach as far as the Reykjavik, but in this model that I presented, if it reaches there, that will be just outskirts of the town.